Good morning all. So today a special tapping video just for us highly sensitive people, HSPs. Just tap along and you can change some of the words if you feel you want to add words that are more specific to you. Even if you tap along with my words, you'll still get the benefit. Just repeat after me. Even though I'm feeling very overwhelmed, tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Which is kind of bizarre because I'm actually doing a lot less at the moment. But I'm just feeling overwhelmed. That's just how it is. And I accept the situation. And I accept myself. Even though I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Kind of seems strange. I'm doing less. I'm not working. I'm not out and about. And most of the time I'm exhausted. Even though I'm exhausted and overwhelmed. That's just how it is right now. And I accept the situation. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling very overwhelmed. The phone's going more. I'm on the internet more. And I know it's beautiful that we're all keeping in touch with each other a lot more. More regular contact with friends. More regular contact with family. And it's really beautiful. And it's also a little overwhelming. And sometimes I just need to cut off. So even though I'm feeling very overwhelmed, I accept that that's how I feel. And right here, right now, I'm safe. So let's just go through the points. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Less going on, and yet just as overwhelmed. All this external stimulation. All the beeps from the phone. All the WhatsApp messages. And the phone calls. And the Skype calls. And the Zoom sessions. And the online meetings. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. All this external stimulation. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Okay, let's just take a couple of deep breaths. And you find with tapping, even just a couple of rounds brings down our anxiety, brings down our feeling of being overwhelmed, brings down stress levels. But we're going to do another couple of rounds. Because I think one of the things that's very hard for highly sensitive people is we're often very real and we share how we feel, and yet other people can misunderstand it. So for example, even by sharing with a close family member or friend that it's too much for you to talk on the phone on a particular day, people often misinterpret us or misunderstand us and think, well, then they don't want to bother us. And so we have this dynamic of sharing how we feel and being honest and open and real, but also being misunderstood. So let's just do another couple of rounds, maybe on just being able to center and accept where we're at and what our needs are at, and being able to share that with the people around us that need to know, our close family and friends, but also being at peace with who we are. And maybe we'll also include some of this, picking up some of the external anxiety and fear that's going around that may not be ours, and we're just absorbing it because that's the energy. Deep breath. Even though I'm still feeling overwhelmed. All the telephone calls, all the Zoom meetings, the constant in my house. My husband or my wife, my children, they're always around. And it's hard for me to get the space I need. And it's hard for me to find the quiet I need. And even though I get overwhelmed, I accept that that's how I feel. And I accept myself. Even though I get overwhelmed, whether I listen to the news or not, whether I know what's going on around the world or not, or to what detail I know, there's a lot of fear energy around, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety. And I may be picking it up, and it's not mine, or at least a lot of it's not mine. And even though I'm picking up a lot of energy and a lot of feelings, and then I have my own feelings and energy too. And even though all of this is very overwhelming, right here, right now, I'm safe. Feeling so overwhelmed, just feeling overwhelmed. A lot of conversations, a lot of internet meetings, Skype meetings, and I'm just feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. The more I stay in touch with what's going on outside, the more input I get. People's fear, people's panic, people's genuine concern about money. A lot of people lost their work. I lost my work. And not having money is stressful. Not having money can be stressful. And people dying. And that's also something that we have to live with. There's pain around us. There's stress around us. Anxiety. And I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. But what if I can stay calm anyway? What if by tapping I can maintain my peace? Maybe I can find a quiet corner in my house for 2 minutes. Maybe I can go for a 100-meter walk. We get 500 meters today. Maybe I can go for a 500-meter walk. Maybe I can just find the quiet 5 minutes in my car. Maybe I can just do some tapping. And allow myself to calm. I'd like to be calm. Maybe I can turn my phone up for a few hours a day. Or have certain times that I just don't look at it. Or maybe I'll do less Skype meetings and Zoom meetings. Maybe there are lots of ways I can reduce the overwhelm. I choose to reduce the overwhelm. I choose to stay calm. I choose to stay calm and present. I choose to stay calm and present. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, so we've jumped around a little bit on the issues that touch us and that we relate to. Getting overwhelmed by things coming in from the outside, getting overwhelmed by our own thoughts, getting overwhelmed by social media. So remember, tap along again with the video, tap yourselves, use your own words. It's immediate first aid. It brings down our anxiety, it brings down our stress levels, it brings down our overwhelm. And remember, while tapping has an immediate effect, the more we do it, the more we are changing our brain chemistry. So we can have an immediate effect for now, but find that we return to a similar situation later on. But the more we regularly do tapping, the more we actually change our brain chemistry. We're actually sending messages to our brain. And through that, we're able to change the way we feel and the way we think. Have a great day.